새가 사탄 시로 Party on, Wayne.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Hylics 2. Last time we wandered around the maze. I did some pre-wandering and found this door.
We he went through this dungeon secretly. You could call it a mystery dungeon.
Yeah. If we had monsters that could fit in a pocket, potentially we could call it a pocket monster, a Pokemon, if you would. Mystery dungeon.
But now we're just climbing ladders.
Yeah.
Climbing ladders in this dungeon. You know, we're gonna find the best apartment building ever. I'm shacked up in this maze.
Look at this view. Yeah. You think your 4th story walk-up's bad? Try that. Try moving in through that.
Well, here we are. This guy.
I am the
sage of satellites.
Okay.
Long have I resided upon this beach chair. Acquire my goods.
Sage.
Yay!
Single
Now-
glove.
In the presence of 3 tokens, the monitor of the ancient shall power on.
Thank you.
Thanks. Now talk to them gloves.
Long gloves. Long glove.
Take them all.
Long.
Doesn't seem to be needing them. Now everybody has long gloves. Everybody, long gloves.
Garbs.
And a single glove, which I forget what that one does too.
Halves will costs. Okay. Well, that's going on, Wayne.
Schwain. Alright, and what do long gloves do again? I think they're just power.
+6 to power. Which I think is kind of
sellable.
yeah. Much.
Alright, then who gets what now? Let's see.
Telescopic sleeve. I didn't see we even got that. I think that should go to Samsuna. It's only +8. Or it's
Oh,
plus 17. Okay, yeah.
Shoot your cuffs. Wait, not that far. Love that.
Grabs. Desmond, pleather gauge. That's
We
a
can
pretty
practice
good, well-rounded one. Power speed flesh. Oh, it's the same. Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, that's the... So now we have 3 sage tokens, but now we gotta figure out where to put them. That's the next mystery.
Do I look what I know what a JPEG is?
It's... God damn it, Christine. You karate cheated on me.
On account of the karate.
Fucking... Why? They're just like, we're just gonna adapt like we're just gonna start adapting soap opera into our into our
Netflix show about
show.
karate.
It's the perfect blow off. Whenever there's drama, you can just end it in a karate fight.
You know they've got kung fu bitches.
Forever love that. All right, so Kurt is he's drinking a potion of no dungeon,
Yeah.
of learn dungeon. He's got it on a mini map now.
But the arrangement's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
But we found the fountain, so
It's all good. All right. So I know where we have to go.
yes, you do.
and hopefully you know where we have to go.
The island with all the monitors, right?
No, actually, not yet. Our other objective is also in the dungeon. It is a different portion. We have to go deep into the depths and find the guardian from an age long past.
So we have to go back to where we came.
Yeah. But we get meat. I will also drink a potion of no dungeon.
No dungeon denied. We have to go down.
Yes. We have to go down as much as possible.
Okay, I don't know the bottom level as well as I know the top level. It's like I paid for the whole bass string. I'm gonna use the whole bass string. Yeah, they're getting pretty. Well, I guess depending on how you look at it, higher or lower on there. I know when I say higher, it's lower on the string. Or
Just gotta you raise the whole bass up. Just
yeah. I say it the opposite way of like pretty much everyone who actually knows how to play instruments says it. And so they look at me like I have two heads, and they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, you gotta go higher up. You mean like lower? And like, sure, if you want to call it that. All right, I don't think that leads to any further depths, my friend.
I see.
And that's a dead end, so I guess we'll explore that
Let's
way
see,
in case. Oh,
finding
secret wall.
Ooh.
Muscle applique. There isn't a lot of info. I had to watch a YouTube video, and even that wasn't a perfect match, but I knew kind of like what generally to look for at least. Did you feel?
Yeah.
I found it.
Feel it. Cool. I think this is the I think this looks like it to me. Cool. All right, so we're getting closer. It's less hidden than the place we just found, so hopefully it should be.
Do we have to go down again?
Before we do that, let's see where else we can go.
That's the exit.
That's the way out.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the other wall across from us. So
I think I found all the secret walls, actually.
Oh, I guess I didn't mean a secret wall. I guess I meant the other side.
Over here?
No. Okay. That maybe. I know I can feel it. We're close.
Maybe this is the exact way we came.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we should go down through in that
Even find it
open
again.
space. Oh, that puts us back here. Oh, don't chug on me.
I gotta ask developers, do we really still need mazes in games?
Well, I think this was. I'm sure we don't. But he wanted to put this in. I think he wanted to put this in as a flex, and also as a. This is a '90s game, so here's your maze walker portion.
Yeah.
This looks like okay.
This is the I've just repeated the steps to get back up.
Ooh. I've found some information.
Cool.
Now, if my computer will load it.
What if we went up? I think that doesn't do us anything.
Maybe. All right. Okay, so you're in the main room,
Correct.
and he's in the main room. Or my spirit guide is. So he goes down the hole.
Going down the hole.
Okay, so turn 180. Okay. Now turn until you see the hallway, the two statues at the end of it. Okay, cool. Okay, when you get there, turn left. We're going down that hallway.
I've reached the
Then
floor.
we're going to take another left.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to we're going to take the far left hallway. Oh, after this.
Alrighty.
Scooped you.
Wave Artificer, yo.
Schwang. Pool guy. What a pool guy.
Soul Crisper.
So crisper. So, as I eat my chick type peas, I've been thinking about indie games as we've been playing this. I've been thinking about, Earthbound likes and, modern indie RPGs. I also think about Yick, which we considered for a hot second.
It's
like,
possible
should
that we still play it at one point. It's on Game Pass. It will cost me nothing. I don't think it's gonna. It just got added, so I don't think it's gonna leave
Okay.
Game Pass for like another, at least 4
You know what? That
months.
means they probably did a big patch, like a combat patch, because one of the complaints is that the combat kind of gets broken partway through the game because of some variable that just scales way too big.
Right.
So
I remember
that would be nice.
you and I watched. Presumably you
One of
finished
the-
it, but I didn't. A very long, thorough, definitely video essay about Yick and its many
There's-
questionable decisions.
Yeah, there is a small, thriving community of Y2K video essays. There's so many. It's amazing. But that game touts itself as a postmodern RPG.
It's so much so
Which-
in the title, it calls
Yes.
itself the postmodern RPG.
Which I'm not sure about. And I think about this game, and I'm like, I think Hylics is more postmodern.
Yeah, I don't think people have a proper appreciation for what the term postmodern is supposed to mean. So they just
Mhm.
attach it to anything that they think is like hipster.
Right. Whereas, yeah, and like in the most classic, so as I understand postmodernism, I understand it definitionally as the response to modernism, which was the set of trends in the starting mid 1800s, kind of culminating in the Romantic period, where scientists who were just like high on crack, they just started like, we can science everything, guys. It's the Edlas and the Tessisons of the world who decided like, yes, we can. The mind is a hard science that I alone can just crack by myself. I can understand everything about the brain. I can understand everything about economics, and I'll put it in this one book. I'll understand, all that shit. And I think part of that is where side note, I think part of that is why softer sciences get such a fucking bad rap, because they didn't understand how huge and how deep that kind of stuff goes.
Yeah.
Like, only just now, I think, are we understanding the human mind more than just sort of feeling it out, using our vibes?
Yeah.
Like we kind of understand a little bit of what's really going
Yeah,
down
we're
in there.
mapping some of these neural pathways. We've got, reasons why things are the way they are.
And then you look at like Freud and Carl Jung, who are just like, I can fix your mind.
Well,
I need more
wasn't
heroin.
Jung the behavioral science psychologist?
Probably.
I always like
But,
when I took psychology, I'm like, a lot of this is just fucking pure conjecture. But behavioral psychology is at least you can do the scientific method with it.
mhm. And the same reason why today, where they've worked on it for like 100 years and they have a reasonable understanding,
Ooh, those
of
dots
therapy.
got him.
Whew,
An explosion of dots.
explosion. And that's why they're like, stop pooping on us. Our science isn't garbage anymore. All right, so back
Forward
to
left,
navigation.
hard way, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this guy. All right, I've reached the end of the hallway.
Take the left fork.
I've taken the left fork. All the way down.
All right, and then you take the first left here,
Okay.
and take another left.
Okay.
I think I see a theme.
This
All
is taking us right back to where we started, I think.
Yeah, but this is the way it's going.
Okay. All right.
So we want to get to the switch
I'm
here.
in front of
Yep.
the switch, yeah.
All right, it looks like he hasn't. So you've clicked it already, so
Correct.
that's fine. Now he takes the right,
Taking the right.
and he takes a left, and he's going right down that hallway. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. And so now I'll ADD jump back to my other point here. So postmodernism was like, maybe it's a little harder than you think. Maybe you haven't thought about it. Maybe you made a little box and you put all your science in it. You weren't, so they were trolling the old stuffy academics. And there's a little tongue in cheek and all that in there. So it's kind of the core idea is like, let's push the fringes. It's artistic and aesthetic bug testing. Like if I submit a toilet to the art museum, will they accept that?
If I sign a toilet seat, is that art? Is this a butterfly?
Wait a second. So in that same vein, I think Hylics, at least a little bit, is doing that same kind of bug test. Not bug testing. Like I don't think he's trying to like push it and say, make something that's barely a video game and question the very definition of it. But it does certainly put the idea out there of like how much, how easy or what kind of things can you grab onto in a video game, and what can we really play with? Because again, the story of this is very simple. There's an evil. It's literally the plot of Zelda 2. So okay, back to navigation. So let's get out of this hallway. Turn left.
It's your basic hero's journey.
So we'll go straight through here.
Sort of deal.
All right. Pause. Let me rewind here a second. Schmeckent.
I'm hanging out in the little cubby.
Okay, so he goes right through that hallway with the guy. And then he goes straight into the second large chamber right here. So he goes into that. And then he goes the left fork.
Okay. All right.
And then he takes the left.
Up the ladder.
Right. Yep. And then he goes down. And then he flicks the other switch. There's a second switch, maybe?
I got it.
Okay, yep. Okay. So he's now in that chamber, and he goes down that hole.
I feel like this is the beginning of our journey. Okay.
Yes, I think. All right. Let me rewind. All right. Blah blah blah. Lovely spirit guide.
I did
need the
not
envelope up
properly
in my head.
complete both objectives. I apologize to the viewing.
No, that's fine.
What the hell?
All right.
My 3080 is only pushing 137 frames per second in Hylics 2. What the fuck is going on?
Mason didn't optimize. All right. So now it goes forward and to the left.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I have options now.
Right. Let me see where he goes. So we take this first left.
Okay, up this
Okay,
ladder.
this is starting to make sense to me.
Yeah,
This is starting to.
Yeah.
All right, now he takes a left. Although I'm sure there are some other options here.
Well, this
okay,
is the fountain again here.
Right. Okay, so he's. Oh, okay. Wait, All right, there is a secret wall.
Yeah,
that we have
I think I found the secret wall. This guy over here.
Yes. Yep. Okay, now we
get
go
up to
back
that
to
level.
reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
So we're back up on top here. Okay.
Yep. Okay, and he takes the right path.
Do we go up the ladder or no?
Yes, up the ladder. I think that's actually the.
This is where we were with the.
Oh
door.
wait, okay. Never mind. We skip that.
Okay.
Okay, so fall down. Into the courtyard right there. Yep.
Okay.
Now we turn and hit that switch.
Ah. I did miss a switch.
And that's going to be looking like the boss. I think.
Geronimo! Alright, let's fuck him up.
Unless, I led you astray. I'm sorry. Okay. So we're gonna get back to where we were on top.
Sure, main chamber.
So it's all lefts, remember? So that's the far one. Yep, we'll take that, and then we take the left fork.
Right.
And then we take the first left.
Left again.
All right.
Yeah,
Going
there's
through.
there's a much quicker way of doing that, but
Okay. You got it. If you know the way to get back up on whatever way you want to get back up on top, that's totes my goats fine.
yeah, but we're already here, so.
All right. Back up. Through and around.
Which I think I might have made a circle here.
Shoot! We were so close to. Oh. That's what I get for jumping ahead of Mento the Magnificent. All right, let's try
Oh,
this.
here's a switch I didn't hit.
Lovely. Okay, so that just opened that up. So now we can go. Now we can get on top.
All right, this is the main thing.
It's the way out. All right. So oh yeah. Okay, now it makes sense. So now we have to go back down and go into that hole and run the circuit. Take that left. All right. Yes. Okay. So now we gotta.
Right.
Yep. No, not right. Yeah, we can probably circumvent him. Cool. There's the fountain.
All right, so we go back up.
Through the meat hole. All right, now we're up top. All right. Now
I take
we got
this
it. So
ladder
you
in
do
the
have to
middle
hit that
here?
switch again. Yep, hit that switch.
I have to go down and hit it again.
Yep, we just went the wrong way right after you hit it.
Okay.
Okay, so he hits it. And then I believe we go to the left, but Let me make sure. All right, no, we do a 180. There it is. At the hole
That
with
was to
4
the
statues
left.
in front of
That
it.
was to the left. You were correct.
Okay. Cool. All right. Now, downwards into the dank. Now I have to fight the ancient guardian from a time long
Something
past.
approaches. Oh my god, it's an El Camino.
It's time to fight.
Dig through the ditches and burn. Slam in the back of my regular.
Motor Hunter. Which is, by the way, a badass name.
Step away from the gasoline.
He just runs you over.
Fuck. Shit, are we like... Can we win this fight? Like, do
Yes.
we
We definitely can. We are. He's not a ridiculous boss. As long as you get your dots and you set him up, we have plenty of healing.
Oof. Charge up.
Yeah. So I guess my last sort of point on this whole art discussion thing here is, yeah, he takes the very basic plot of Evil Wizard taking over the world, and he just he basically runs it like the same way he runs the entire dialogue through the thesaurus to really make it obscure. Did the same sort of thing with the wow.
All right, we're gonna go to a thing, and we're gonna grab a stem cell, multi-stem cell.
Yeah, boy. Perfect. So, yeah, all the visuals and the kind of world is also very obscure. It's also like it's all very fantastical and stuff, but it's just analogous to a very typical fantasy world. You know, they may be juice ranchers sticking holes in the ground and checking the vibrations or whatever, but they're farmers. Amazing. You know, it's not so.
Yeah, it's been done. Yeah.
Right. So it's a nice little exercise in like what makes a world really out there, what makes it weird or fantastical, and what makes it relatable, and all that jazz, which is really nifty. And then you look at Y2K, where it's like, isn't this weird? The cat has a mustache. You fight with a hula hoop. It's like,
Soul Crisper.
Yeah, I wanna fight the party from Y2K with these guys.
Yeah.
What the hell are you? And just snaps at him.
I do like Yuri of Wind. He was a YouTube guy I stumbled upon. He's got a very distinctive style of just rambling on about bullshit, which resembles our style of just life in general. Mm-hmm. So I related to that, and I mean, it was cool to see him as a voice actor in the game. I just wish the game were better.
Yeah.
What is this? This has got to be like some sort of programming limitation here. This weird like frame rate cap I seem to be running up against. Because there's no way in hell.
No way. I think there might be a secret wall in here.
There's a switch.
Oh yeah. All right. So that switch. Let's see what that does. Okay.
It appears to teleport us out of the maze, or to the credit sequence.
There is like a treasure down
it's the
here.
Sage's airship.
Yeah. What a beauty. It's a '93 Dodge Caravan.
Oh, Kelly Blue Book says, "Get the fuck out of here." I liked it. I liked Cobra Kai Season 3. Just not for the same reasons I liked the first 2 seasons.
Right. All right. Yeah, there is a treasure in here or somewhere.
Is it any good? I mean, just watch it.
Yeah, I think it might be an equipment. It might not be in the secret wall. It might be like around the back.
So you're telling me 2 turtle bark girls go around the outside? Yeah, it's a cloud germ.
Oh yeah, it's a cloud germ. Perfect.
What's that do?
Yep, and now we can just get the fuck out of here. We can boogie.
On
We can
down,
boogie.
on down, you boogie on down,
Down.
on down.
Let's groove tonight.
Yeah, that's
There is my life.
Wow, down, that's right.
Baby's alright.
We're gonna groove tonight.
Alright,
Set in your shoes. Ooh, 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 ooh.
cool. There's a fountain.
Yep.
Let's go back to Wayne House.
All right.
Because then we
First.
can get to that little airship island.
I must pet the Wayne.
Pet the Wayne.
You can
Pet
pet the Wayne.
Would the Wayne beat the Dwayne? The Dwayne.
Well, the moon is just a big rock, so I'd think they'd be equal, right?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Clean.
So-
Clean. 17 meat.
I was gonna say we may have missed some lore, but I think we get more lore on the ship. Because there's a yeah, there's a weird amount of like I would almost call it sequel bait in
Okay.
this. Like there's enough clues where they're like, if he wanted to make a third Hylics, he could. I don't think we could ever ask him to do such a thing. Like, it's not like Thunderball Fist. It's like, oh, it is like Thunderball Fists.
I can have such a
You
thing?
just have to, yeah, you have to be in awe that you could have such a thing.
I remember when we found that weapon in Borderlands 2, and you and I got so hyped, because, like, we're, like, the only 3 people who get this reference. And I love that Gearbox developers... God.
Every copy of Borderlands is personalized.
Yeah.
And then there's the same thing when we got the digger.
Yeah. I shovel well, Lucille. I shovel real well. We are Gearbox developers. It's the only explanation.
It's beautiful.
Oh, what happened? Oh, Wayne House is fucked up, I guess, right?
What? Yeah. They weren't.
Totally wrong. But you were all retrained.
Can't save you.
No, the
I think
Waynes.
The only reason we survived. The Waynes. The only reason we survived was because we died. We wrote it out. The afterlife. Yeah, so in the first game, everyone was already like this, and your goal was to defeat Gibby, and in his full-powered form, and save stuff. So we can go to New Moldol, but we gotta catch that airship.
Yeah.
We got an airship to catch, boys.
Do we have to fly to an airship?
We do. We gotta intercept.
Hi,
Plot a
Ellie.
course.
Oh my god. Ellie did the zoomies, then Theo was like, "Oh, we're doing zoomies now," and he chased right after her.
I'm gonna beat the land speed record.
I wonder which of them is actually fast. Ellie is definitely faster.
Mm-hmm.
Theo's just super goofy. I have videos I can send you.
I would love to see them.
He was going nuts the other night, and I taped a good couple minutes of it. Download if you're still using Samsung Messenger, download Messages from the Google Messenger app, because it has RCS capability where you can send full quality pictures and videos to people.
That's nice. Yeah. So
Come close to Sage Airship. Oh wait, should we talk to our boys?
We can. I don't know if they have any new dialogue.
That big, yeah, this they
Oh,
do.
okay.
That big airship is a remnant of the Sages' empire. I was denied their gesture in the past, but perhaps now. Oh.
In the story, Pangorma is a 1,000-year-old dark knight who was there during the wars. What happened to all that power you absorbed from the bugs back in the day? That would be really useful versus Gibby.
Power from bugs? I'm taking a break from that. Maybe I took it a little too far last time, you know?
Yay! Water cooler.
Put the way. New haircut?
No,
It's seasonally occurring laminar structure.
You don't have any dialogue, you goober. Alrighty. Onwards.
Oh, and now they're both flopped.
They're done. It's post-race.
Theory, you
cooldown.
okay? Well, let me check on him.
Alright. Bunny health check. I don't think anyone can fault. If you fault our beautiful streamer Kurt for doing a bunny health check, what kind of monster are you? Alright. Meanwhile, I've been eating Old Bay chickpeas. This shit's tight, yo. So, you chickpeas from a can. You just take a can of this shit and you drain it out. Toss it in oil, salt, pepper, whatever you want. Air fryer, 8 minutes at 390. 10 minutes if you want them crispy. I didn't even shake the fuckers because they could just evenly coat the bottom of the tray. And that's it. It's a proteinous snack for when you don't want to have a meat dinner.
He's fine. He's just tuckered out.
Health check passed.
He's my big baby boy.
Onwards to adventure.
Diane and I have 3 bastard children, 2 rabbits and 1 cat. They don't live together for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Cats and rabbits can get along, you just have to introduce them very slowly.
Right. The cat has to realize that the bunnies are funny and that they don't want to eat them.
Yeah. It helps a little bit because cats, aren't natural predators of rabbits.
Right. Be a little careful here because you gotta fly over to it.
Also,
You
Theo
can't just-
is far bigger than any cat I've ever met.
That's true.
Already, and he's still growing. He's only 5 months old.
Is he a giant?
Yeah,
Like a Flemish giant?
he's a checkered giant,
Ooh.
or a giant papillon, as they're known in the UK.
Papillon. Alright, cool. So we gotta. Yep. Perfect. Just
I'm
stay
on
inside the handrails. You'll be Gucci. Cool. Talk to the giant floating meatballs. We found more of them. Hi, y'all. Yeah, jump.
I see a face in it, and it terrifies me.
Oh, yeah.
In
this flying hall are stored the treasures of the sages. I suppose I could part with some for a price.
single glove, converter worm, organ fort.
OP equips. Top tier goods.
I have a lot of bones, don't I?
You do.
I'll just spend some of these bones. What else am I going to spend it on? The answer is nothing.
Nothing.
Mason, put in a climbing animation next time. Oh, we have all
It's a-
those bones because we raided the fucking treasury of that small
Yeah, we
island
did.
state. we've doomed their economy for generations to come.
Yeah.
All in the pursuit of an organ fort.
I want that as my yearbook quote. Posthumously.
We We destabilized their country for generations to come, all in pursuit of an organ for it, Peter Hoskins.
The surviving sages hid themselves, one in Vuax's edifice, another under the fortress at Foglast, and a third in those halls which most recently housed this ship, in case you didn't know where to find them. But we did that, so we don't have to backtrack. He's got a pot on his head. He's funny.
He's a pothead. I'm sorry. Andy Milonakis taught me better. He's got a pot on his head, but don't call him a pothead.
I think that guy's pretty far up.
I made an Andy Milonakis reference to my girlfriend, and she sadly had no idea what I was talking about. I'm like, oh, that's right. You're younger than me.
Damn. All right. Bombogenesis. That's the name of it. So now we actually got to put the tokens in the slots.
Bombogenesis? Isn't that like what happens when a cyclone forms?
Maybe. Might actually be.
Yeah, it is. It's when the barometric pressure drops rapidly, and it's the formation of a bomb cyclone.
How furiously it wriggles. I like to imagine that Pangorma is voiced by Michael Dorn. How furiously it wriggles.
Can we get him voiced by like Kevin Conroy?
Ooh. All right, so we gotta follow the wires.
The wires.
Slot them in.
You could have told me this when we were here before.
Yeah, we were talking about other stuff. All right, I think the other one is we got to go up top side.
We do.
We do be do. We do be do. Do doodly do. Space. In the last game, you fought Gibby on the moon. Ooh, muscle app. Okay.
We actually have two of those. Yeah. How furiously it wriggled.
Oh, and notice how this ship was in the 2D section. If you go back, so for anyone watching this, go back and look at like the early trailers for this game. This was like a very different game. Like this was an isometric shooter. It had isometric shooting sections like Hades, where you dodge roll and you're like, oh wait, here we go.
Let's see if I'm like too fucked up to play Hades tonight.
Bombogenesis.
Is it a gesture?
And there it is. It's the ultimate gesture.
Oh, so it's not even like a weapon. It's just a gesture.
No. Yeah.
That makes it so much better.
A certain preparatory gesture is needed to use Bombogen. You gotta charge it first.
Right.
But read it out. Let's see what it does. Whip it out, Jackie baby.
User must be charged. Damages all enemies. Damages multiplied by your crew's current will divided by 100. Crew's will is depleted.
So if you really just want to say fuck this fight, you get to use Bombogenesis.
I like it that.
I like it like that.
Yeah, baby, I like that. I like it like that.
But remember, you have to have your crew's will not low.
Oh, it's not the Maxwell. That's right. It's got to come up on. It's got to be a topside order.
Mm-hmm.
Brain digit.
Yeah. So what I've found is that it's a good. It's good. It's a very good spell. You don't want to spam it because it burns through your entire party's will.
Right, yeah. We do have that bottomless juice, though.
We do. So it requires a little bit of care, but generally
we only have the one fight left, right?
We have a dungeon.
Oh. I see.
Yeah.
Are there bugs in said dungeon?
There, yes, there are Heelys. There's good stuff, and let's go for it.
To the,
To the giant flying tower in the sky. That looks like an evil castle to me.
Castle of Cagliostro. Catheter Cagliostro.
Hurts when I calf. What was that from? Where we just we
That
lost
was a
it?
spawn review.
Oh yeah. All right. So before we go in, notice. So there's the landing pad, but notice to the left that there's this giant ass. Wait, to the right. Turn to the right. See that?
Yeah.
So that's a platforming section that we can do when we're in the dungeon. Keep it in mind. Just an FYI. Not like a 2D platforming section. Let me be clear about that. We're done with that shit.
It's a shame. That's the best song in the whole game.
It is.
It slaps. Get it? I slapped him as I said slaps.
So one of my complaints with the game is that it's good that we split this up into different play sessions, because I did this in 2 sessions, 2 5-hour sessions, and this dungeon by the end was like, all right, I'm okay with combat. I'm done with combat now. I don't really need it anymore. Yeah, I was kind of like burnt out by the end.
Yeah.
So it's pretty close to well paced, I'd say, in that regard. Like this and the Fog Last dungeon are like the 2 biggest. Like, let's stop. It's
Right.
just, I'm good, guys. Promise. So you'll notice that the Tiro is more HP. It's like they palette swapped it, but they didn't actually do the palette swap.
Just a higher level Tiro.
They just buffed him. You gonna try it out?
We'll see. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Beep. Let's see how much damage this does. We might be close. Oh, 75! So close.
So close. All right, Psalms.
I think I'll hold off on the Bomb of Genesis here. I think we don't need it.
Okay.
Ah, what
So
the fuck?
tempting.
There's bugs around.
It's right there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. We assemble the powers. Then we release the energy.
We came back like Voltron, baby.
Yeah. Fucking eat your heart out, Mega Flare.
Yeah.
Bomb it. I know you jelly right now. This could be us, but you playing.
Knights of the Round is still a better summon.
Oh, I just realized that this guy is front and center here because he's got a tiny little body. He's doing a little jig. He's a fucking gremlin man with a gigantic head. I remember when that thing was. That was an enemy that gave us shit ton of trouble.
Yeah.
Although, it is worth noting, I think my worst combat encounter was in this dungeon. The one where I was like, the most like, fuck. It was because there's an enemy. I think it might be this front and center guy. One of the enemies has an ability that gives you the status indisposed, which is basically petrify. It's the not dead, but basically dead.
Right.
For I think it might wear off eventually, but it's if it does, it's a long ass time. There it is. Yep, there it is. So my team got fucking womboed. Like I didn't. Some setup happened and I was fighting them and it ended where my team just didn't get a turn. They just juggled me until my whole party died, and I was like, okay, we're running from that fight. And again, I appreciate the non-random encounters that you can just, if you're good, you can dodge the fights, because other than more HP, it doesn't add a lot to grind. Don't need to do it. Oh, there it is. Wait, do we have is one of our gestures a heal? Forget.
Hold on, we have
Fate Sandbox maybe?
No, but we have the user's negative statuses are applied to line. Oh wait, that's
user, yeah. Fate Sandbox might be the way.
Fate Sandbox, target ally becomes immune to negative.
Oh, immune. Foliated.
Oh shit.
Oh, cool. He's out of it. Sweet. Oh, and there he goes. Yeah.
Well, this went swearingly.
All right.
Well, I haven't felt that ineffective since the beginning of the game.
Right? Oh. And my dodge roll button gets a much bigger workout at this point. I'm like, all right, I just don't need to fight anyone.
Well, they came up behind me. I didn't really care to
That's
fight
true.
anyone. I was taken from behind.
Who's your fastest character, by the way?
I would assume some Sana, since she goes first in our turn order.
Okay, cool. Then how I did it was I took the fastest character and I made, in cases where I made at the beginning of the fight, I'm like, am I gonna bomb them or not? And I make that decision. If I do, then the first person to go starts charging up like immediately.
Right.
I don't think we have their fountain yet.
Fuck.
So we gotta go back to, New Moldul. We can get some healing items there too. We can just stock up on a shit ton
we
of
got
burritos,
plenty of
bananas.
We've hardly used them.
Cookies. That's true.
Who?
Luckily, if we are efficient and shrewd with our item usage, especially the cloud germs in particular, the final boss should be made a little easier. Because again, the more cloud germs we have, the more wiggle room we got. Because oh yeah, we also have the final boss has a great theme too. Love that thing.
Alrighty.
Cool. All right. So, the key mechanic in this dungeon is we will come across pits of goo. They don't hurt you. They're like the afterlife. They are literally the afterlife goo. They're the Hylium, that is being sucked up from the afterlife to power Gibby. And just like the Hylium, you can slow jump in it. And if you sink all the way to the bottom, it kicks you out into like one of these side areas.
Right.
So we need to find the switches to drain the goo. Whee! We're just gonna fall for a long time. Alrighty, back to the beginning.
All right, Nostradamus. Guide me through.
Okay, so let's get up to where we were. That was fine. Keep slapping these guys and feel nice and good about ourselves. All right, so that was a good way to go. That was the so we'll jump and fly out. Oh
Shit.
As long as the angles are good on that. Other than that, that should be pretty simple to get to.
Wait.
We can also go to the left there. Check out Zagoo. So dodge this boyo. Generally, I think we have a good enough build. Was that locked? Okay. Oh, there's the whatchamoots.
There's
Get
one.
that
Yeah.
surrounded. Cool. All right. I don't really think there's maybe like some more cloud germs, but there's not a lot else in terms of drops. I think we're fine enough. So if there's like a side area, then we can probably just avoid it. All right, so we gotta drain some of this goop.
That's what we
We
just
gotta
did, right?
find this. No, there'll be a big switch and it'll say the goop was drained. This stuff. So we'll need to find. There'll be keys about. This looks like a way. Okay. Yeah, and there's items to find and stuff in here. I like this sort of aesthetic where they just didn't put the walls in, but like, hey, look, go. Oh, cool. There we go.
Chamber key. All
Upper
right.
chamber key.
That's what we needed. I'm sorry, we needed the chamber key. Is there a difference?
Well, the draining the goo will help us also get up there. So it's a mixture of different ways of clearing the path. You just gotta dismantle the fortress. And there's like treasure at the bottom if we want to get it, but again, so that's what happens when you sink too far, it just spits you out.
Cool.
Alright, there we go. And then we go down. Nice.
Yeah, the
I
D-pad's
think before you go
much better.
too far there, I think you can go into that house where that guy is. You just gotta get him out or kill him. I think we can, if you want to go for it.
No, combat's scary.
That's fair. Hey, look, stuff.
Multi-soul sponge. Nice.
That's good.
That is.
Oh god, it's a warpo.
I'm doing it.
Cool. Charge it up.
Pump it! Pump it up. I said pump it.
Alright.
No gestures. Only
Ooh,
snaps.
max damage on here. Wah. That's fine.
Oh, he does damage, boy.
Bah. Okay. Only one blew up this time. All right, let's go for it.
Bombogenesis.
I appreciate it. It's so good. Assemble the Chaos Emeralds.
There was a lot of whiskey in this, and I drank it very quickly.
Perfect. This is the only, I think this is the only, like, tricky platforming section that we had to do.
God, Irish
So-
whiskey is just so good. It's
I
worth
will
the
not
premium.
disagree.
Even if you only buy bottom shelf shit, like, it's so much better. Because by law, it has to be triple distilled and aged for a minimum amount of time to be sold as Irish whiskey. That's just the law in Ireland. And as a consequence, it's really fucking good.
That's fair, yeah. There's some I need to try these out, but I can't find them at my local places. It's green spot and red breast. Have you heard of either of those?
I have not.
I've seen people reviewing some of those, and green spot is reportedly very nice.
Who's it brewed by?
Let
Or
me look it up.
distilled by?
All right, so Kurt, we don't have to. So go back, because I think we actually have the chamber key. I think it was that might have just been for that. Cool,
Okay.
lovely. All right, let me look up green spot while you're doing this. And you just reminded me that I have my ironweed. So that shit's good.
Fuck.
It's spot whiskey. So go 8. Okay. So, Mitchell and Spot, or yeah, sorry, Mitchell and Son. It's just called Spot Whiskeys. So they have. Let's see what they have here. The whiskeys. So there's Blue Spot, 7-year cask strength whiskey. Green Spot, which is they have a couple of them. Here we go. Non-age statement, single pot still, Irish whiskey, pot still whiskeys between 7 and 10 years, matured in a combination of new bourbon and refill bourbon and sherry casks. They have like a Chateau Monatella, which is French Zinfandel cask. They have the Leoville Barton cherry and bourbon. Then they have Yellow Spot. So Green Spot, I guess, tastes like green apples. I guess that's the description. Yellow Spot is more in character with juicy red apples, sophisticated and complex in character. The inclusion of full-term matured whiskey, so 12-year age, from ex-Malaga casks. And then Red Spot is their 15-year bourbon cask Spanish sherry whiskey. Ooh,
That sounds
But-
delicious.
sounds fantastic. I want to see a little more about Green Spot. So nose, fresh aromatic oils and spices with orchard fruits and barley on a background of toasted wood, with a taste that is full spicy body, hint of cloves, fruity sweetness of green apples, rounded off with toasted oak, followed by lingering flavors of spices and barley. And it is like $60. So not bad.
Can this guy just perpetually graft?
Maybe.
I mean, I threw that to save items, but still, that was fucking redonk.
Yeah.
I don't like how challenging the combat is, Peter.
Like I said, this was the dungeon where I was like, I'm done. I just want to fight the final boss now, guys. All right, there we go. Wait, where are you going? Because we can go to the Hylics Island. Yay!
Hylics Island.
Hylics Island. Cool. Alrighty.
Fuck.
Oh. Fall faster, Wayneman. That's fine. Let's get back up there. This whiskey should not cost that much. I'm just looking at Redbreast, and it randomly threw an ad for a different whiskey in front of me. Centauri Hibiki 21-year-old for $1,100.
No, thank you.
I don't think that's how much that actually costs. Like, Pappy Van Winkle doesn't cost that much. All right. Let's see what we got here. The corded, I think, was the one that really fucks us up.
Yeah, but I gotta burning that pool mage first.
So that is true. Dying like a robin with Redbreast whiskey. 12-year-old pot still. Bourbon cherry. Cask strength. No watering down. We'll just kick your ass.
Ready, I kick your ass. Punch you Tiananmen Square.
Pop them off.
Gesture.
Gesture.
So crispa.
It never gets old. I will, whenever I make my toast, I will decry so crisp.
Alright, you're gonna die your status.
There it is. Get him. Got him. Uber him. Lame. Whomever. Cool. Alright, I don't think he has multiple tube stake manifolds. Just got the one. I wish we could get one of those. That would be really cool. But
Sure
apparently
would.
we don't have access to that technology.
Guess not.
I would hit Wayne with the foam armor. Cause he's looking a little peckish there.
He is
And
a
it stops the
little
leaking too. It might prevent the leaking. Oh no, it stops the leaking because
Nice.
it's foam. It gets in all the cracks. Just hit it with Flex Seal.
If you do the thing and you don't fuck it up, it just works.
Just Phil Swift comes into Hylics. I don't know what this is, but to show you the power of Flex Seal, I still sawed it in half. Ah, wait. Okay, so you see that bird? See the birdie? Talk to the birdie. You gotta go down.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah, talk to it. I think. No, oh, sorry, no. That's where I was wrong. That is important later. You don't interact with it, but when you hit that switch. When you hit that switch, you know it's what you're gonna do. So kind of be able to just hang out here.
Oh, Batman the Animated Series and the new Batman Adventures are up on Plex now.
Sweet. And we should not be remiss saying that Batman Beyond is 22 years old.
Yes, and it's fucking the best. I've been watching it, and I think it's my favorite DCAU show.
It's really good.
I don't know what it is, but I was thinking about it. It's like I relate a lot with Terry, and I don't know if it's just like me personally having divorced parents and a somewhat terse relationship with my father, but it really feels like this was the Batman for our generation.
Well, I think yeah. I think the 90s in particular and early 2000s, that was one of the big like easy hits for inclusion, was like which was nonetheless still deserved. But one of the better targets was producers being like, let's speak to kids with non-standard families,
Yeah.
Let's include a little bit more of those ranges. And it was good. And weirdly enough, Batman Beyond came up as like a side joke in ooh, that was fun. In a recent Teen Titans Go episode, because they're still making new episodes. Believe it or fucking not. And I'll give you a guess as to who they crossed over with very recently. In that same clip that I saw.
I got nothing.
Freakazoid.
Oh.
They had to summon Freakazoid from the 90s to defeat the Lobe.
I would not have gotten Freakazoid if you gave me 17
Me
guesses.
either, and yet when it popped up on my feed, I was like, all right, I guess I'm watching this. And it's less it's less than I wanted, which I wanted Freakazoid to be like, I wanted them to just like both be like, we're both lol random. We're just so wacky and zany. But they didn't want to make that play. Sadly. But they did make a joke like, are you sure we can use Freakazoid? Like Steven Spielberg is gonna be like really mad at us and he gets the call. It's like, no, it's fine, really? Okay. All right, he's on, guys. Oh god. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. This fucking the spectral mulate or whatever. That's like the third different vomit attack in this game. Why is there's like almost a vomit type attack? It's like its whole separate typing. Because we had gizzard spume, we had volatile product, and we had this one, spectrant, something like that. You done, son? Get out of combat free. I like the way he puts the last one there. He's just like, he throws the other three down, and then he's like, no, I'm just gonna put that one.
Place this very judiciously.
The coiffed stalker? God, that was my name in college. Funny, because I wasn't coiffed. I didn't have any hair. I still don't have any hair gel.
Yeah, the coif is not a look.
I was not the A-State tickler, although the cops thought I was.
The Alfred Grabber.
Alfred Grabber.
The Booty Bandit.
We had a path on Alfred that was just called the Rape Trail. No one, I don't, not to my knowledge, no one was ever actually assaulted
No
on that
one
thing.
was ever touched on that trail. It just didn't
just
have
was
as
that-
much lighting as the rest of the campus. And,
Ooh,
you know,
ductile habit.
everyone who's never actually, seen a place where rapes go down was like, oh, it's a rape trail.
Check your gearbs. Garbs, because we got a ductile habit. That's my metal addiction. I got a ductile habit, kids.
Oh,
It's nifty.
indeed it is.
What about Data Smolin? What's he got as his? Loop Dome's pretty nice.
That is nice.
Oh yeah,
Fade upon show.
yeah. Oh wait, is it there? Yeah, there it is. Yep. Very nice. That will help a bunch. So this is so before we'll look over our party before we go into the final boss, because I'm interested to see how it all ended up as, what your build ended up as. And there's the goo. Alright, so now the lower reservoir is drained, so we can probably go back down. And I think that's where we get the key to getting the vessel room key. Or either that or a way to get the upper reservoir drained. Something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Puzzling.
Let me know if I'm going somewhere wrong.
Okay. Oh, we can fall down that hole, I think. For stuff. Ooh. Yeah, stuff. Ooh, Psychic Knuckle. What the fuck does that do? I forget. Oh, power plus 30. Power unlimited. Gourmet.
55.
He hits like a fucking truck now. I mean, I like his fucking loadout too even sounds badass. Ooh, a tarp. I think that's that's also a garb. We get such powerful items as the ductile habit, the psychic knuckle, and a tarp. What else is down there? I feel like there's some other stuff down there. Because I think the tarp gives you a little bit of HP, and ooh, burrito. I think we can go down there all the way. It's not like a trap.
Should we? I guess we don't have a choice now.
Cool. Yep. Ooh, we found an empty.
We found empty.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, so then we drain the upper
switch.
reservoir.
Nice.
Great. Yeah, so the tarp gives you a little defense, but it just prevents statuses, period. Like, you just can't get status affected.
Interesting.
Pretty nice.
Cloud
Ooh,
germ.
and a cloud germ. Hell yeah. Okay, now we're back here. So now that the upper reservoir is drained, we can go down there and probably get the vessel room key. And then we can go into his personal fucking chambers.
And final boss fight?
Yeah.
Alright, so where do we go?
We gotta go back up. So we gotta ascend to where the there is that little, like, I want to say floor vagina up at the top, right next to that locked door that we were at. So we're in the pool, so we got to get out of the pool. Spiral stairs. Always fun. Always a great time.
My Christ.
Keyboard mode?
I'm using the D-pad. It's the same general idea. Why is it default to arrow keys and not WASD?
Because I think it's... I don't know. It's just his style, I guess. This might be how he plays or develops his games. I feel like that's how his... Oh! That's how his other stuff went too. Okay, good. Oh, yes. Alright, so now we go to the right. And we go up.
Oh, in the floor hole, right?
No, not in the flow hole. We already went there. That's all good. Gotta go top side. Keep going up. Yep. Cool. And keep going up, and up. Oh, did those bugs respawn, by the way, in that side room over there? To the right. Yeah, they did. Cool. I also like that. I do like that he put in those as a way to heal more HP than the bugs do.
Yeah.
Because the bugs don't heal as much as it by this point. It's like, okay, this is end game. Go up through there. Pretty tasty. All right. Yes, fall into the hole. Dodge this boy. Cool. Now this is all drained, so we can get the burrito. We can probably find the key somewhere down here. Lots of burritos. There's the slurp hole.
We have to go down the hole?
Before we do that, I think there's something, so to the left. And at the bottom. It looked like there was another doorway. Oh, okay, that's just the way out. Although the key might be here. Let's check this quick. Oh, no, okay, I got it. That's just where it kicks you out if you didn't drain it. So... Nice. Ooh, look at them acrobatics. Cool. Now, yeah, let's go down the hole. Down the Hylics hole. There it is. There it is. The vessel room key. I'm going to fight in the nuclear vessel.
Sprite.
Sweet. All right, now we, just go back up to where we were. Get back to where we once belonged.
Once was no longer were.
And we'll pass by these grumfunglers. And let's go. Let's do. It's time.
It's Vader time?
It's Vader time. Let's go.
It's Vader time. Next time on set. Actually, well, we're going to take our intermission because I have to pee like you wouldn't believe.
Sounds good.
So we'll see you in a bit. Don't touch that dial. We'll finish up this boss fight and then we'll play Hades and it'll be a good time. All right.
Peace.
See you in a touch. Hi everyone, welcome back to the stream.
We're gonna finish Hylics right now, kids. The final trampoline. There he with his dookie. I'm gonna be Gibby. Behold, the heart of renewed Hylics Xylem. Fueled by terrestrial juices, we will forge an improved zone. Oh yeah.
Gibby, emerge from that vessel. The Hylium Xylem was a failure. Only now does the Accretion's long dark age begin to subside.
You were not even a larva when that Xylem formed. Had you witnessed it, you would not malign it so. I forgive you for destroying my satellite. From this world's matter, I'll produce a better one, and perhaps even allow you a space there.
You steal men's souls and use them as slaves.
What is a clay? A miserable little pile of Hylium.
You'd mulch this entire zone. I just got the new ranch set up. So many artifacts remain hidden from us. You'd rob us of the joy of uncovering them.
Spare me your trivialities. Pangorma, you witnessed the empire of the sages. Only through my work here can such grandeur again be realized.
Alas, I've become habituated to this shabby planet.
Very well. There is no need for verbal debate. I've bathed in the terrestrial juice. Witness my omnipotence.
Gimme! All right. Do you have any recommended tactics?
One sec. This final boss music is awesome. That's my final tactic. Beat the fuck out of him. Just beat the fuck out of him. He spawns dudes when you hit him, so maybe save the Bombogenesis, or not, or however. Oh, we never even looked at our builds before the end.
Sorry.
I said we do that. That's fine. We could look at them before we go do Hades. We'll just load up the save quick and check it out and see how he came out. But we just gotta fight him.
All right, we'll stack our dots.
Dots. He reflexively summons minions. So you do have to get rid of those. You do gotta pay a little attention to those guys, because they once he gets enough of them, he pops an ultimate. But other than that, he has some reasonable attacks. And you have your we can just go ham because we just have it all.
Yeah.
That's one of my more favorite attacks. He just hits you with the.
You could have it all. My empire of dirt. Oh wow, this track does fucking slap.
Right? It's so final boss. I can't even hear half of it just because of how the stream's set up. We haven't found a good solution for that, but I just know it. I've listened to it so much that I know the song in my heart. I'm like, this song goes hard.
Oh, should we Bombogenesis or should we Foam Armor?
I would go bomb. Yeah, go for the bomb.
Bombogenesis.
Yeah.
Drinking my juice, young love, took a lug me.
Hands up. Here they go. Shazubi.
All right.
He's got his little. I love, like, what a uniquely designed boss too, where it's just like these chunks of like textured clay, but then he just puts the hands and feet right next to him. He's like, I'm going. It looks like a cat trying to knead like your legs when they're sitting on your lap.
Yeah.
Very nice. He's like Mew. He's just got all the attacks in the game, I guess.
Guess so. Thing.
You have 4 Cloud Germs, so if you want to pop one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, buddy. So this is what I was saying. Like he solved the Mega Elixir problem, where he just said, no, you don't just get 1. You get like 4 of these. So don't feel bad about when's the right time to use it. And that's why I was very much like,
I love
when we
this
fought him the
fucking
first time,
track.
like, don't use it the first time. Don't blow that.
Yeah.
But I think you got a good thing going here.
Oh, absolutely. We in the pocket. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't deliver the pizza. Don't even cook the pizza. Papa Murphy's.
Papa Gibbies.
Alright, we gotta worry a little bit here.
Yeah, that'll work.
Should die to the dot, I think.
I think the progeny can get up to like 5 or 6 or something like that before he decides to pop it. But it's not a bad strategy to at least pick him off a little bit as you go for him. Look at that foam.
Alrighty.
Oh, what is... I forget what Progeny does when he charges up. I would maybe just kill that. We don't have to worry. Although he might take Dot. Lethal Dot.
Yeah, I think you will.
Yup. Yup. Look at this. Look at this glorious battle. We got a little bit of Hylics Island, a little terrestrial juice in my cup too. So this time it's ½ ounce grenadine, ounce Saint Germain, 2 ounces of monkey, 2 ounces of monkey shoulder, and then lemonade.
Oh no!
Lemonade with a little bit of whiskey funk. Oh no, it's the killer trees. I don't even think this is that bad. It just cuts your HP in half or something like that. It's not like a Oko. Yeah, so that's what it does. Oh, and don't forget, you also have the multi-soul sponge too.
Yeah, I'm gonna use another.
Ooh, multi-stem cell. Oh, that might be good.
Oh,
Just
yeah, let's do that. Let's
let that just start running in the background.
Desmond.
Your juice is no match for the power of our stem cells. That's just fact. That's just a normal conversation in the oncology department of any hospital.
Hi, Mr. Theo. What you doing, buddy? I'm so excited for my chunky bunny.
He's chubby bun.
I would say one more Bombogenesis might spell the end. So if you want to Cloud Germ. Oh, you don't want to fucking kill him with the ultimate move? That's fair enough. We could kill him with Soul Crisper. That's
Yes.
Soul Crisper. That's got to be the way.
That is the way. Wayne's got full will again. So crisper.
Ah.
It's okay. He might die to the dots. He's got 3 on him.
Do it. Finish him, you nerd. By the next moment, this could be it. There it is.
Woo!
And now you gotta kill the rest of
crispa.
the goobers, though. But
Oh, we have to kill all the rest of these guys?
oh yeah, you just clean up. But we did it. We beat Gibby. Now we just gotta kill his stepchildren. Oh no. They deal a little damage. Come on, just... Yeah, it's a bit of an anticlimax, but it's still a great finish. Can never deny that.
We kill him with a soul crisper.
Don't glom. No cranial gloms. None of this.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Just pop a cloud germ, make it real easy.
Yep.
So again, we never used the dubious berry, and we never used the pool wine, which was the same as what happened in my playthrough. We just never needed them. Just an interesting observation.
Actually, start charging my laser.
Beautiful. The glom. Wave after wave. All right. I wonder if this will be affected by the squeeze status. It'll just do like 3 damage to each of them. That would be funny. But hopefully this will just end it. Please. Oh, it was. Oh, that's stupid. All right, let's kill him. They're like little monkeys grabbing your hands, like, ooh, Kiki.
Yeah.
Yup. All right.
Pick him off. And, of course, Pangorma doing the last damage. Yes, Hylics too, baby.
Oh, that's not even the end. We get the end credits are fantastic. Yeah, we blew it up. We blew it up. Donuts and meat just everywhere.
Hoagies and grinders, hoagies and...
Rotate. Meat rotate. All right. Time for the end content. Grab that guitar, Kurt. It's time for an indie song number. Keep it up. Yeah, keep playing. The more you play, the more shit happens. You hit the dodge button and she sings, and the lyrics are some kind of fantastical. Charlie crudely called one's bad furniture. Despite the furnace, their form hardly impedes the feeling.
Crazy events, the fate inside your expansive glove.
Outward the coma dances air as the sage foretold.
Dance dome here on the show, thanks to my creature.
I think there's a couple more guys to see. We'll if you just keep jamming out, I know Pangorma plays that sick organ.
I lay the sweet guitar up in your grill.
And oh, here we go. Yep, there it is. I think that's everybody. Let's talk to him. See what we got.
Wayne, you
Wayne.
did as well as any of us could have hoped. Maybe someday you'll be old, Wayne.
Sweet.
I perceive... Okay, go ahead.
No, you got it.
I perceive now that I was irresistibly compelled by Lord Gibby's terrible power. Okay, this goes all you.
Yeah. Impossible. Highland's Island annihilated. But I will gather my strength, and a new force shall rise. Larthavul, or perhaps Trellebalor. Oh, we did miss some lore. I'll talk about it in a second. And we'll talk to Mayor Guy.
Freed from the Highlands Island's influence, the people strongly restored to their natural form.
And like with any good concert, let's jump through the crowd. Let's go fucking crowd surf out the back.
Hold on, but first we'll take a look at our build.
Oh yeah, let's take a look at our setups.
So we had the single glove and the converter worm on Wayne.
And he was... Wayne was kind of our
mage, our black mage.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Pretty nice move there. Then we got Psalms. What Psalms got?
Psalms was telescopic and loop dome.
She's our speedy boy.
She was the speedy one. She was more of the setup person. Like if this were a Marvel team, she'd be the point character. She'd build our bar, get some nice damage on the other team.
Nice.
And then this was our support person, our white mage, if you will. Just that charge up into foam armor was.
It's so strong. It does it's so hard to build him any other way. That's how I built mine.
Yeah. And then Mr. DPS himself.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pangorma,
So in my game,
Psychic Knuckle, Organ Fort. Just want to be tanky and do all the damage.
Yeah. So in my game, Wayne was like this. He was kind of the all-rounder. I used Samsnosa. She was the mage DPS because I gave her all the power and the converter worm and let her rip with Wave Artifice charged up, and she would just like slam through the team. Dedismon, of course. Like, how do you not build them as the healer support character? And Pongorma, yeah, big tank slow boy. He'll get there and it'll get you. All right, let's jump out the back of the crowd.
Let's fucking do it, baby. Wayne's
World,
it's party time. It's excellent.
All right, we gotta find the button to turn off the game. That's our last quest. So somewhere in this void, we'll wander around. There'll be an outcropping.
If I go in any,
all right, so there's the edge there. Probably somewhere towards the center. I'd be willing to wager. Oh, okay. So it's somewhere between these two. Or not. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Let's find the... there's an on-ramp somewhere. It's right near it, so... probably go up a little bit. No. I think it's where that path... If we follow the handrail path. Yeah, there it is. Cool. All right. Let's hit the end credits button. And you'll get to see the final cutscene of this game.
All right, I'm excited.
I won't even say anything.
It's the scene from the trailer!
As he ascends for the final time.
The Bills lost yet?
goes golfing. It's the plane.
The plane! The plane!
There's a roster of assholes. Cormac, you just bust some sick moves.
Oh, wow. That's a defensive struggle. The Ravens and Bills are tied at 3 with 10 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the third quarter. A whole half of football was played with 6 points scored between the teams. Oh, man, I would be loving this game. I'm a big defense guy. I was a free safety back in my playing days.
Yep.
The end.
So
Hylics
that was
2,
it.
developed by Mason Lindorf. All right.
So I hope the ending scene cleared up everything you had, any questions you had about the story.
Sure. All my lingering questions were answered. Not sure I feel the same connection with this game as you do, Peter.
That's fine.
But
This was a very personal experience for me.
But it certainly was memorable. I don't think I'll ever forget Hylics 2, but I may forget a lot of the other games I've played in this past year. So
That's fair.
For what that's worth, that's worth. And we'll be back with Hades on the other side of this break. So we're going to go on break once again. But don't worry, we'll be back on the other side with some Hades. And it'll be nice. It'll be fine. Yeah. So we'll end the stream here, and then we'll start a new stream for Hades. So the metadata is correct.
Yep.
All right. See you in a little bit.
Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Clearly you have impeccable taste, so why not check out another video if you liked what you saw, or binge a playlist if you really liked what you saw. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow our social media, check out saturnstuds.com, and most importantly, party like it's 1995.